Okay, this is the course for stage 1 of the Adult Finals 2022. We will reveal the time limit later, but we're going to talk you through the obstacles. The first obstacle is the beer swing. So grabbing onto the beer bottles, not grabbing over the top of the bottle cap. You just have to use at least the first and the last beer bottle to get to the red mat. You can match, you can skip in the middle, whatever you want to do, just don't grab over the top of the cap. And make sure you leave the platform before you let go of the first bottle, so that you are definitely using it. All right, Ed, show us what you got. Nice. The next obstacle is the balance keg to balance tank. Using feet on the balance keg only, you're going to roll it as far as you need to transfer to the balance tank. Hands are allowed on the balance tank at any point, even after you've already transferred to it. And again, when you're rolling this one, you can roll it as far as you need to transfer all the way to this red mat, so you can jump whenever you want to. But again, if you touch any of this, this is considered water, and then you will be out. So, Riley, show them what you got. Okay, the next obstacle is the unstable bridge to tramp to unstable bridge. Basically, you're going to jump or reach to this first bar, do a lâché to the unstable bridge, the first one, grabbing onto the sides and dropping onto the trampoline. You can drop on any part of the trampoline that you want. You don't have to do it in a single move. You can take as many jumps as you want on the trampoline to get to the unstable bridge. Be aware that the clock is ticking though, and there will be consequences if you take too long on there. You won't be able to finish the course. And then grabbing onto the second unstable bridge. From there, you're going to dismount onto this red mat. Millie, show them what you got. The next obstacle is the shrinking spider. Walking or running along these red parts of the steps, you're going to go straight into the spider walk. Contacting the orange is okay, but it's not the best surface to grab onto, so make sure you get further if you can. Hands and feet on either side of the spider walk. Make sure you don't grab over the top of the spider walk. You're going to traverse along to get to the red box right at the end. Whenever you are ready, Paul. You don't have to use all the steps if you don't want to. All right, from here, we're going to be doing the cliff arms. So starting on the box, you're going to either jump or reach, if you would like, out to the first cliff arm, grabbing onto the wooden section only. Matt, wait for me to tell you to go first. Yep. Then you're going to go straight from that one onto the second cliff arm, which is going to swing around in an arc over there. You don't have to do a lâché. You can static it if you want. You can take a back swing, however you want to make that transition. But again, the longer you take, the more time is going to tick. From there, you've got to go onto the wooden colored sections of these two cliffs and get to the last cliff before dismounting the platform. Incidental contact with the scaffolding is okay, but you cannot grab the scaffolding with your hand, or I suppose hook your foot around it to prevent yourself falling back if you're not sticking to the landing. And I'm going to get in a good position here. Matt, whenever you are ready. Great work. The next obstacle is the X grabs. Jumping from the platform, you're going to grab onto the trapeze bar. And watch your feet on this one, it can get quite low. Then you're going to jump and catch in the gaps at the top of the X, which will cause it to drop down. So again, watch your feet on that one. From there, you're going to lâcher, do the same on the second X, and again, lâcher and land on the red mat. You can catch with one hand and recover. I wouldn't recommend trying to grab both in one hold, but if you want to, you can do it. Sonny, whenever you're ready. Nice. The second last obstacle of stage 1 is the hook balls. So grabbing onto the ball portion of the hook balls only, not grabbing around the bolts, not allowed, correct? The ball portion only. You're going to use both of the balls, skipping in the middle if you would like to get one of the balls to the end and the other one hanging anywhere else as long as it's not on the ground. Once the last one is in the end, you can dismount to the red mat. Ty, do your thing. Great. And from there, you're going to go over to the warp wall. There'll be a little path for you to run through here that'll be free of spectators. The warp wall, you're going to be doing the red warp wall, running up, climbing over the top, and then hitting the buzzer, which is going to be at the top. You get as many attempts as you would like, as long as you have time left on the clock. Hands and feet are fine, but you can't grab around the side of the warp wall. You have to climb over the top of the wall. Whenever you are ready, Josh.